My name is Ryan Beale, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Live Network. Today is World Suicide Prevention Day, and unfortunately, for the last 9 years, I've been making some kind of video bringing attention to mental health. This year is the most significant news that we're going to be sharing. So, our organization is the Live Network, and as of July, we had filed a amendment to become a public benefit corporation, meaning that everything we do, our primary goal is to serve the public, and obviously profits and so forth come after that. What we do is we have a belief that any time two people connect, whether it's our organization, another one, that a third one should benefit. So we want to thank you for supporting us. We know a lot of people have been rooting us on, and we want to share some of the updates that we have not been able to share lately. So we have a saying that everything we do is designed to move the needle in mental health on a personal level and a global scale. And we use that not just as a mission statement or a fancy tagline, we actually use that in every conversation we have when we're developing new tools. So to give you an idea, what we've done at the Live Network is we've done a couple of things. We've developed game-changing technology to connect professionals to the public and to patients that need care. I like to call them clients, not patients. And we've also created an education program called Prepare You, which has been doing phenomenal for adolescents. And I want to talk about some of those updates. So first off, one of the things on our technology side that we want to announce is we officially received a patent to improve treatment optimization. It's a significant patent. It was granted on June 18th, which was my brother's birthday, who passed away on December 24th, 2009 to suicide. And it's very meaningful because we spent a couple of years fighting with the patent office to prove that mental health actually had a physical outcome in the world. And we've been granted this. We will be evolving our technology and giving our tools to organizations as we further develop to partner with them to improve access and treatment optimization. So one of the things that I really want to in our team, and as you see I'm wearing Prepare You, it's because it's really been a flagship for the work that we do to create significant impact on not only reducing suicides, but giving tools for the public and for students to really live more meaningful lives. And so I'm going to share some of that information of what's been going on lately with Prepare You, and also make a couple announcements of some things that will be coming. So first off, if you don't mind, I apologize. I'm just looking down at some of my notes because there are a lot of announcements. The Prepare You curriculum is the first ever experiential mental health curriculum that's been evidence supported and is being utilized in grades 8 through 12. Currently, to date, we are in 7 states, and we have approximately 6,000 students with over 90,000 hours of mental health education that is being taught, and it's being delivered by everyday teachers, which is the miracle behind Prepare You, is literally everyday teachers without any mental health background are putting the kids through a process that they are saving each other's lives. They are learning game-changing tools that are improving their ways that they see each other and the way that they perceive their relationships, and are helping them to make better life decisions moving forward. They're also metabolizing the information and bringing it into their home. And that was always our goal and our challenge of how do we get this information where everyday teachers can impact school-wide communities to allow them to get tools that they actually not only are using as a resilience factor for building up supports and almost a force field for negative habits that might be coming into their life or negative influences, but also how can they help use that for their family members and friends. And that is what we're seeing with Prepare You. Currently to date, it's in 7 states. We anticipate by the end of 2019, we'll be in 9 states, namely California and Florida, and hopefully Texas as well, so there'll be 10. And it's still, even though there's 6,000 students currently, and we see that growing exponentially, it's still not enough. So to help support these activities, we've also created a Prepare You Education Fund in partnership with the Alliance of Coalitions for Healthy Communities. This is a fund that allows individuals that want to support school curriculum and student mental health to go ahead and make a donation, sponsorship, and so forth, and have it be a tax donation or a tax write-off and so forth. So this fund we just begun earlier this year, and it's just getting started. So one of the things that I want to talk about too is the research on the Prepare You curriculum. So I'm holding up here, and it might not mean anything to anybody looking at this on a camera, but one of the things that we found is that Prepare You in the short term is showing, when I say short term, it's 15 classes. So after the 15 classes, students are reporting a significant decrease in trauma-related symptoms. They're also reporting that they are mastering the evidence-based tools, and that they are also reporting a significant increase in their general health, physical health, and overall sense of well-being. So the goal of the curriculum was not to go ahead and make it that it's a short-term, check the box, and call it a day. We really want people to have skills and life skills. That's why within the Prepare You program, we took our best nuggets of information and wisdom that we know and our experts know, and we figured a way to calibrate it in a way that really metabolized for these individuals so it would stick. So we recently completed an 18-month follow-up study, and within that study, it showed that about 20% of the students a year and a half later are reporting that they are currently actively using the tools. Those tool-using students are reporting a significant decrease in anxiety-related symptoms, as well as they're reporting a significant increase in meaning and purpose in life, as well as they feel significantly more emotionally supported. When I first heard the number 20%, I was a little discouraged. However, I came to find out later from talking to administrators and other professionals that that number is about 400% higher than typical retention for 18 months. So that being said, our team looked and said, how do we make this number greater? How do we get the tools to stick? How do we create larger shared language? So what we did is we created the Prepare You Home Edition. And that is something that we're making an announcement today that will be available later this month. The Prepare You Home Edition is a game-changing program that is going to be able to go into the public's homes. It will take them through a guided session. It'll be a monthly subscription at a nominal fee. And they're going to be able to go through the content. They're going to have digital workbook sessions, as well as downloadable materials that they do in the class or do within their families, as well as they will have an icebreaker that will help them throughout their month to stay engaged with the content and the process of what they're learning together. In addition to that, we developed a personal insight tracker that each one of the family members can utilize to go ahead and understand how they're showing up with some of the simple factors related to some of their emotional well-being. This we see as the ability to really take mental health education to the next level and really bring it to the masses. One of the things that are occurring currently today are the schools that have signed up and are currently implementing Prepare You. Their families will get access to this home edition. So they will be able to follow along with their students in the classroom if they choose. And I'm telling people and parents, choose to opt in. Don't check out. Don't just let your kids go off to school and say it's somebody else's issue. These issues are landing at the school's desk. However, we know, and I know, being a parent, is that when my child is showing up in ways that maybe aren't optimal, I know that I have to look at myself in the mirror. We have to go ahead and look and see how can we do better. So you can support us by following our social media channels, by talking to your districts, and for signing up for the Prepare You Home Edition when it comes out. If you're interested, you can send an email to contact@prepareyou.live. And understand that every day is Suicide Prevention Day for us. There's a lot of suffering in the world. And what we can do is learn to be better for each other. We can learn to judge less. We can learn to hear better, hear more, and understand that this will improve as we learn to collaborate better with one another and get back to what it is to living a meaningful life and to being a community again. We're there. You obviously can see the friction in our politics and everything else, and our kids are experiencing that as well. Well, it's time for us to step up, and we're all doing that. And there's a lot of wonderful people on the front lines doing this every day. So our hats off to them. They're our allies, and we look forward to working with you in your home, within the schools, within the professional community, at helping to not only prevent suicides, but to help give people the tools that allow for individuals' human experience to expand, to be more meaningful and more purposeful. I want to thank you. Please help us by spreading the word. Thank you very much.